welcome back to the channel, everyone. This week we are at the South East Overland Camping event. So come along with us as we explore this amazing camping event in Tennessee. Hey, what's up, guys? We are on the Commonwealth booth here at the Southeast Overland Camping event, and I ran into Bluebird Overland. So he's got something new and exciting behind us that we're going to check out. You know, as you know, Michelle and I have a Gladiator. His blue Gladiator always catches my eye every time we see it, and he's got something new on the back. So you want to tell us about it?
Yeah, so we're, as Justin mentioned, we're here at the Commonwealth booth at the Southeast Overland Camping event, and we just picked up our Gladiator from Commonwealth down in Lexington, Kentucky, just on Thursday, and we put a brand new alu cab canopy camper on it, and we are so excited to kind of kick off our season and jump into this brand new camper for us and with alu cab. So
awesome. So what's so new about this particular alu cab?
Well, on the older models, there used to be just kind of a wedge style that would pop straight up from the back, and you be able to sleep two or three people in them. They still have the same hatches inside, but there's an additional feature that kind of flips out onto the passenger side of the Jeep or whatever truck you have, and you can kind of just allows for a much larger sleeping space and more space in the back of your truck to get out of the elements. And that was why we switched to this type of campers. We wanted somewhere to get us out of the elements.
Sure. So it's more comfortable on the longer trips, right? I mean, I know you guys haven't used it a lot, right? Just a few nights now, but it's certainly going to be better on the longer trips to have a little more indoor space to retreat to, and it looks like it. I mean, I was just checking it out up there. It looks like it has a ton of space up top, right, for sleeping and those types of things.
We can sleep, me and Lisa, and both our larger dogs that are 50, 60 pounds up there, no problem. So you can probably even fit another person, kind of small dog up there and not be sleeping on top of each other.
Yeah, super cool. So I noticed, I'm looking on the inside, you guys haven't done a ton on the build out. I think you're going to slowly do that. You got some plans for that, but over the period of time, you're going to work on some interior builds on it, right?
Yeah, and this thing is complete bare bones right now. So this is the exact base model. We've done absolutely no accessories to it other than adding a propane tank mount on the back, so we can cook and not have to carry the little tiny green propane tanks or anything like that. So we just hook straight up to that, and we're good to go.
Cool.
And that's what I really liked about it, is that we didn't have the money to do a full build out right now. So we just were able to go to just a complete shell and build it to how we want what we need.
Yeah.
Because that's what's so great about Overland is you can just. He's wanting to climb. Up in the.
But I think it's great because of that, right? So they're very modular in that sense, right? So as you guys figure out what you want, they even have great accessories that you can add to this, right? As you kind of want, and you come up with a little extra cash, a little money to put into it. You figure out what you want for a build, and so they're pretty modular, right? Is that correct? What I understand? Yeah. So.
And that was a big thing with us because we were coming from a different camper. So even like with the Iron Man awning that we have up here, we didn't have to purchase a brand new awning and go to a different awning. We were able to just add some of the stuff that we already have to it,
Mm-hmm.
and just make those minor adjustments, and ultimately continue with the build and continue with our adventures.
Okay,
Okay.
so tell me again, what is this? What is the camper? What is the IUCAS
So this is
called?
called the Mod Cap camper.
Okay.
So they just fairly new release that Mod Cap came out with, and it's the same thing that they've been doing, but they've added the larger portion here that flips out. So it ultimately will push up and cave into the other portion, and then all you do is you just I'm pulling a pin here and pushing up, and this whole thing will just completely cave in.
So instead of like the older, like the way IUCAS used it, like with the wedge, like we were talking about earlier, this one kind of is different, right? Because it kind of pushes up on the one side, which is on the driver's side, and then you get this little flip out that comes out, right? Is that what I'm understanding? So you've got an additional platform, so it just gives you this gigantic space on the inside, right?
Yep, and you're still accessing accessing the tent portion from the inside. There's no ladder or anything that comes down, so you to haul dogs or kids up the ladder. You don't have to do that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. This is super cool. So, so you guys are excited for some adventures this year, right? In your new setup.
we are, yeah.
Yeah. So that's super cool. So tell everyone, tell all my viewers, if they haven't seen you, where can they find you?
So we're going to be on YouTube and Instagram at Bluebird Overland, and we're going to be kind of going on various different adventures this season. We have some stuff planned up in Michigan that we're really excited for, and we'll be out on the West Coast a little bit this year, but for a couple months, and then we're excited to kind of run with a bare bones build here and just see what we need and share the build with everybody as we're going. So we're very excited to begin a new chapter of overlanding for myself and our family.
Yeah.
As we continue moving along here. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. So if you haven't checked them out, make sure you're checking out their channel. You guys are on all the social medias too, Facebook and Instagram, right?
Yep. The Facebook is under my personal name, Julian Likens, and I just have a picture of Bluebird Overland there.
Yeah.
But Facebook or Instagram and YouTube are our two main ones that we're kind of communicating with viewers and stuff on through.
Yeah, awesome. So you guys know us, you know Michelle and I, we do a lot of stuff in Michigan. That's kind of our backyard. So I found some of Julian's videos and they're fantastic. So make sure you're checking them out. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Check out the IUCAT build. And we appreciate it. Thanks for showing it to us, man. Beautiful setup.
Absolutely.
Yeah, awesome.
So we'll have a full walk around video on this, and also what it looks like on a full size vehicle that'll be coming out soon as well for the AluCat build that we did with Commonwealth. So
awesome.
Be sure to be looking for that, and well, thank you so much.
Yeah. The Southeast Overland Camping event is held at the Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. This is one of our favorite places to visit. It's really neat to take a tour of the prison and see all the amazing, rich history. This time we got a chance to take the kids. What are you getting ready to do, guys?
Go to the prison.
Going to the prison. Okay, so we're at Brushy Mountain.
Nope.
Brushy Mountain in Tennessee.
Yep.
Okay, what's your expectations for the inside of the prisons? What do you want to see?
I'm excited to see like what the cells and like how I think they probably like killed some people in there.
Yeah. Wow.
And if they do let us see the cafeteria, I want to see what it was like
Yeah,
there.
like
Okay.
Yeah.
Bo, what do you think? What are you after? What do you want to see?
probably the like place where they held like you know like
Yeah.
James tools. Yeah.
So maybe some places where they worked in here too, right? Because they probably had to work in here.
I know, and it's crazy how abandoned this place looks.
Yeah. So what do you guys know about the prison? Do you?
Well, I know. Well, they told me that Martin Luther King. This is where the shooter was held.
Okay. All right.
And so, and I kind of want to do the paranormal tour, maybe.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I want to see spirits. Like
The
that.
super spooky stuff.
I know that. I think that would be cool.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's all huddle together and we'll go on inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
As Emmy mentioned, James Earl Ray, the convicted assassin of Martin Luther King Jr., was just some of the notable inmates. Other notable inmates include Byron Looper, who was convicted in 2000 for the murder of State Senator Tommy Burks and began serving his life sentences at Brushy Mountain. Paul Dennis Reed, a serial killer known as the fast food killer, who served part of his time on death row at Brushy Mountain. George Hyatt, one of the perpetrators of the 2005 Kingston courthouse shooting, was imprisoned at Brushy Mountain at the time of that incident. Pop culture, the novel Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter is offered a transfer to Brushy Mountain in exchange for providing information about Buffalo Bill, a serial killer.
That is a weapon. It's okay.
So, could you imagine that? Go in there, Emmy. Go in there and stand in there.
You're in the hole, Emmy. Oh, they were going into the wall. Your daughter's not scared at all.
They have 2 bunks. Well,
That's right, they have 2 bunks. So
this
that means we would put
is
2 prisoners in there.
Ew,
That's
just
right.
imagine them watching.
Watching you do your business? Yeah, I know. I mean, you ain't turning the fan on, you know what I mean, and getting it ventilated, so. This is the cafeteria. I knew there was one here, but I couldn't remember where it was at.